What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brianna, and today I am here in the ranch, and we are here to pick up a 400-pound huge pig. If you guys are hearing background noises, I'm sorry. They don't want to be quiet. And we're going to be showing you guys how we process him. So if you guys want to watch that, that's going to be this video. So let's just get started. Those are our piggies, guys. We're taking the white one. Black one's laying down right there.
The trick on this is your knife cannot be sharp. So otherwise, you're just gonna cut everything and make it in part. And you want to scrape it. You don't want to cut it. So that way you destroy all this. And this is the trick. You know when this is ready, this is all the way. With the knife and with your hand, they come out. You see? This is my grandpa, Timoteo, teaching me. We put a lot of ice inside the body last night in the barn, so it gets really fresh and firm, easy to cut it.
Okay guys, we are finally back at the house with our 400-pound piggy. And now it's time for the hard part, processing it. Now my dad is taking off the two back legs, starting off with a knife. Now he's just going to grab his axe and finish chopping it off. And now he's going to separate the two back legs from the tail area. First he's going to do one. There he is, separating it. Put that on the table. Everything that we process, every chunk of meat that comes from the pig is going to be put onto the table. There he is doing the second leg. Moving on. Now it's time to take off the head. My dad started it off with a knife. Then he grabbed the axe, finished it off with that. And there is our pig head.
We're doing this in back of the truck since we don't have the power to take it back.
Now we are moving on to the two front legs. There's my dad taking off the first one. There we go, and onto the table.
Like I said yesterday, here's the teacher.
Where's that?
The one teaching me what you guys saw yesterday up there, but the thing with the knuckles and the leg, that was my grandpa, so he's dad.
Now we are going to take off the other front leg, the final leg.
The cool, it doesn't get all the way in. That's how big it is.
There is my dad finishing that off. There we go, and now we're just going to put that on the table, and now we are left with the pig's belly. So my dad took his machine and started to cut off the ribs because they're too hard to do without that. You can't do it with a knife or an axe. And now we're just gonna put those on the table. Those are the ribs. They're going to be delicious. And now we are left with the back of the pig, also known as the spine, or in Spanish, la aguja del puerco. So now my dad just took off all the fat there on the truck, put that on the table, and we're done. I'm gonna tell you guys what these pieces are. Here we have one of the 2 rib cages. That's the other one right there. The head. This is like the spine, where we cut the ribs from. Here we have the 4 legs. Those are big legs. We're gonna make one of these, we're gonna turn into ham. We're gonna make homemade ham. And then this is all the fat that was on his back from the spine. Look at that, guys. Look how fat he was. Now it's time to cut up the spine of the piggy, also known as the back, and in Spanish also known as la aguja del puerco. First, my dad took the knife and cut it up on the bone as much as he could. A pot for when we were done cutting it up. And then he took the axe and machete and started to cut through the bone. First we did one section. Now we're gonna throw that into our pot. First cut it up with a knife to release it. Throw them all into the pot there.
This is part of the back track and the right, back track and the left. And that's top meat of the animal.
Now we're gonna go ahead and do the other part of the spine, the other half. I'm gonna explain to you guys what my grandpa's doing right now. He's almost done, but he's making some, I don't know how it's called in English, but it's called in Cuban empaya. So he's cutting out some of the fat from the pig, the soft fat though. See how you feel this? And it's soft. Now we're gonna cut up one of the rib cages. Now my grandpa is going to take the ribs of the pig and he's going to cut all of the fat off of them. Instead of throwing them away, we cut it off and then cut it into small squares and then we fry it, and it's super delicious. So my grandpa is going to take the whole rib and cut off all of the fat. He's cutting up one strip now, and he's going to do multiple strips just like that one that you're seeing right now. Then I'm going to take the strip and I'm going to cut it up into chicharrones. First we cut it up in the middle to make it even thinner, and then horizontally to make tiny squares. And now I'm going to cut all of these squares into sections. And that's it. That's how you cut up chicharrones. Now all we have to do is throw those in the frying pan. And now we're going to be frying up the empaya that we just cut up. We added the lungs too into the empaya, so we're gonna fry those up as well. We just added a bunch of salt. Now we're just gonna take those to the tiki, put them on top of the furnace, light up the fire, and they're gonna start to cook. Now we are going to be making breakfast. Finally, I am stuck. That's the liver with salt and a little bit of black pepper. So yummy.
How is it?
Delicious. Let's try this.
Discúlpame. No, es por adentro.
Delicious. That's pretty much the pork fat with some salt, and now we're gonna fry it. That is what we call aruja. It's the spine, the meat that came from the spine and the back of the pig.
Mira lo que pasó, ¿eh?
Cooking one. Tomato sauce. Now we're gonna cover it up and wait. Okay guys, that's it for the video. We're ending it off here. We're just packaging up some of the meat and we're gonna show you guys the final product of the food that we cooked. There you're gonna see the chicharrones, and we're gonna give a quick shout out to Out on the Reef for commenting on my last video. Thank you so much for the support. We really appreciate you commenting on my videos. Thank you so much. And if you guys want to get a shout out in the next video, all you have to do is comment down below that you want one, and I will give you a shout out. This is the final product of the spine of the back of the pig. It was so delicious and juicy and tender. And the final product of the chicharrones. If you guys like this video, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, turn up that video notification, and give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.